Hello there YouTube, this is Wheelchair21, and on today's rolling review, it is Mini-Pla Shuriken Gattai, Shurikenjin from Shuriken Sentai, Ninninger. Now, this is actually one of those few Mini-Plas I didn't think I was going to get. Then I saw the show, and then I was like, damn, I like the show, I like the mecha. And mostly it was the mecha I liked. So I was like, alright, I'll get the Mini-Pla and see if any of the other mechas look cool. Well, other mechas do look cool, so I ordered box 2, and luckily enough, Visible Ninja and I are able to split the box between each other equally. Anyways, our mecha is pretty interesting, because you got animals with vehicles and robot men, which is kind of the culmination of everything Sentai has ever had. Trains, animal, or mythical creature, little person dude, and more vehicles. So, everything is out there. We got one supercharged mecha. And at the same time, little robot dude. Yay! First off, let's go right to our legs, which is the train. Yeah, the train forms our legs this season, and it's pretty cool, because the back end of the train actually is for the White Ranger's actual, little dog mecha, which is kind of interesting, because, you know, the dog is probably just to go with the whole kawaii effect, the cuteness effect of Shiro Ninja, where Momo Ninja is the badass chick of the group. Pretty cool train. Kind of reminds me of Tokyo stuff, because it's a bullet train. And its formation is pretty damn simple. Just folds up and boom. With the actual dog. Pretty cool. Cute little doggy, right? Has like a little shuriken in its mouth, throwing knife. Pretty cool, kunai, like it, cool. Just folds up, simple. You just move the head around, and it's already like a little mini foot itself, but it's a foot that goes into a foot. Yeah, it turns into like a Voltron-like foot to plug into a whole leg to make another foot. So, I find that kind of adorable, kind of interesting. Yellow's got this cool dump truck. The dump truck is pretty much the throne of the mecha, where all the other mechas will sit in it and control the main Megazord itself, or mecha. The cool thing about it is it's a part former, so you pull out the back here, which actually pops out a lot for me. I don't know if that's just a molding issue. I'll probably have to check with Visible Ninja when I send him his, and he gets his in the mail, but it folds down, pretty cool. Has a nice gold trim around it. You unplug this back here, which is its actual arm when it's in the robot form. You fold this down, and then you just work on your arm. Your arm is pretty simple, because it just folds up like this, and it folds out, revealing your fist. Your fist just has to turn. You have your arm, and then you just fold down this wheel in the back. So, you know you have the mecha when both of your wheels are folded back, and the grill is folded back as well, kind of like a shoulder blade, or a shoulder plate, and it plugs into here. Once plugging it in there, you then plug it atop this connection piece here. Now when you get the mecha, you have two variations. You can either do regular Shurikenjin or Shuriken Dragon. Now, Shuriken Dragon is the second form you find in the show, because Blue just stumbles upon it, really. He just, like, pulls it out of his ass, and they go with it, and it works. So, I'm probably gonna do that second. Maybe I should just go first. Yeah, we're gonna go with Dragon first. So, with Dragon being the first one that you do the combination with, you actually have to take off his wings. Take off his wings, take off his tail, and plug him into the chest plate here. Once you plug in the dragon, the wings actually, the way they plug in are actually interesting, because on the back of the dragon they look like this. When you combine it to the mecha to allow it to become its full dragon form, you plug it in the inverse, and they plug in right to these back pegs here. Once plugging in your wings, your tail, and putting shurikens, blue shuriken, Awa Ninja's shuriken on top, you just gotta take your little cool, badass Shinobimaru. Shinobimaru's combination is pretty cool for when he becomes an arm. You just flip his limbs as such, tuck in his legs, and out comes a fist from his knees, per se. Yeah, I'm going to say per se. And there you have his arm. Yeah, Shinobimaru. When he's not being the chest, he's an additional arm. And you just plug him into where blue would normally go. And overall, it's pretty cool. I mean, the dragon looks pretty badass. I mean, it's not the best, but I sure as hell like it. I think it's pretty awesome. The dragon reminds me a lot of Gridman's dragon, as well as the dragon in Grand Caesar. I think it's just because of how the suit looks. I mean, the guy is crouching down, he's moving around, he's hobbling around, and he has these bulky-ass fists. Originally, I thought it was a stupid idea, but it goes to a throwback of a couple of other tokus that are non-Toei based that I like, so I enjoy it nevertheless. I don't know if it was intended to be a throwback to, you know, its competing tokus from back in the day, or it was just, you know, something that was completely unintentional that just for someone like me it reminds me of. But when it comes to Shinobimaru taking over for Dragomaru, the cool thing is his shuriken is pretty cooler. It looks much more different. Has these cool blades. It looks more like a Beyblade, honestly, how its blades are shaped. And it also has its own shuriken face. Yeah, beneath is like how it looks normally. You fold that little black piece down, and you got the face of Shurikenjin. And boom, best way is take out your blue dragon, switch out Shinobimaru, and put them all back together. And there you have Mini-Pla Shurikenjin in its full form. If you've seen the show, if you've seen the concept art, or you own the toy, you already know what it looks like, so I don't have to go into cool details and effects and blah 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 about the freaking character or the toy at hand. The Mini-Pla is a great representation, even without a lot of the paint details there, or sticker details. It's still an awesome figure. I only needed to take a Gundam marker to paint in the faceplate for Shurikenjin's red blade, because it comes in a basic red plastic. So I just wiped it over with a black Gundam marker, then put the sticker on, and it looks amazing. I love the fact that they're using a lot of these metallic chromed out stickering to bring out a lot of the highlights of the character, whether it be in the limbs, the torso, or the legs. The legs have it the best, especially Pink's. She's just out there with her pink and her gold designs. I love it. It's cool. Honestly, this is one of the few mechas I thought I'd hate due to the whole little dude in the chest syndrome, but I actually love it, and I think it's interesting, and it looks cool. It doesn't really hurt the mecha as a toy, or I should say in the Mini-Pla form, rather than it does as the deluxe mecha, but I think it's just because you get the added points of articulation that a deluxe mecha really can't provide. Honestly, it's cool, it's great to own, it's great to have, but I know not many people are going to want to get it, because to get one of these full kits, it's normally $30 to get all 5 pieces. And that's before adding in shipping sometimes. So it's almost like buying half the mecha for just a 5-inch model kit, 6-inch model kit, depending on how big it is that season and year. But I gotta say, you save in costs, and you have a fun time building it and maybe painting it and so-and-so. I mean, etc. I mean, what can I say? It's a model kit. You put stickers on it, or you put paint on it. It looks great, and you can have a fun time if you're one of those people. If not, you're just probably gonna, you know, skip out and buy the deluxe mecha, or you're just gonna skip out on the mecha altogether. I mean, it's really personal opinion at this point. But I'm gonna keep on buying the Shuriken Gattai Mini-Pla series, because I love the little dudes that sit inside Shurikenjin, as well as I look forward to Star Ninja's Bull Mecha, as well as that Dino Mecha, and that supposed future Throne Mecha. Yes, there's going to be a mecha that's like a throne, where it's a mecha inside of a mecha, but it looks like a giant chair. But that's neither here or there right now. Anyways, this has been Wheelchair21. This has been a rolling review. You can check this video out here on my YouTube channel or over at HeroTaku.com, where you can like Hirotaku on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, as well as follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which is Taja_Doyle. We'll see you next time with another rolling review, Doyle's DVDs, card game shenanigans, vlog, and unboxing. Nevertheless, I like the robot mode and I like the dragon mode. I can't really decide, so hey, we'll see you next time.